Hello everybody and welcome back to another Fortnite video, and this video, once again, have I beaten the world record for the most distance traveled, which I set about a month ago of 23 kilometers, which I've now broken, and these are my final results. With that being said, let's get into the video so I can tell you guys how I got the world records. Now, when doing this, I also queued into a duos game as well, because last time when I did a duos game, I set the duos world record of 43 kilometers, and this time we did it again, and this time we set the world record of 55 kilometers within the end. Now, I'm going to go over our way of doing the world record. Before I do, I just want to remind you guys to like and subscribe for this account, because it will really help. Thank you very much for your time. Let's get back to it. Now, as seen from all the previous clips, you can see that we've just been driving a car the entire time, and that's pretty much how you get the world distance record. All you have to do is just drive a car the entire game and make sure just don't try and get killed. So all you have to do is drive a car, because this season, all the cars have infinite fuel pretty much. All the fuel, including if you get the nitro stuff as well, the fuel can last all the way throughout the entire match, which is currently 20 minutes long every match. Also, a good thing to know about the distance traveled is that the way you can also get some more distance is by jumping off cliffs and boosting as far as you can, just so you get some extra distance as you go down as well. And if you have off-road tires, unlike this clip right here, as you're seeing the bulletproof tires, all you have to do is drive around, and with the off-road tires, you will bounce around for more extra distance, but as long as you can keep maintaining your boost and falling off cliffs, you should be good for the distance, and that's all you have to do for the rest of the game. Having the nitro splash all around your car as well actually helps with the distance traveled, because you're allowed to increase your distance by speeding up. Doing this, we'll be able to get all the way up to the hill and then fall all the way back down to gain some extra distance, thanks to the nitro splash, which increased our distance enough to move around faster. When doing the world record as well, you may want to be careful in terms of falling over, because you could potentially end up in the storm like how I did just there, but you can also come up with good recoveries. When you're in the final circle, you want to be careful of where you're going, because whenever the storm is really close to you, you don't want to end up falling off the cliff and entering the storm. That's why it's good to always maintain your speed and slow down whenever necessary. However, when I do it, I just kept speeding up, just so we can maintain our speed the entire game and keep it constantly going throughout the entire thing without having to stop once. From the previous point that you just heard just then, we did stop many times, but that was only to get into cars that are not as damaged as our previous ones. That's why, whenever your car is about to blow up, you instantly want to exit, and if you have nitro fist, you can immediately exit out and get some more distance as you go. But however, you really want to get another car nearby, just so you can carry on with the distance traveled with a fully healthed new car. Using the strategies that I told you, we did manage to win, and we did manage to lose sometimes. I'll show you the wins in a bit. However, using this, we managed to break 23 kilometers to now 25 kilometers. With 25 kilometers being our new world record for the distance traveled in Fortnite, we did try and redo it again, just to see if it's possible to get more distances. And surprise, surprise, we managed to get 26 kilometers this time. After getting the world record many times and beating it to now 26 kilometers, we then tried to retry and get it again in multiple games, and these games we actually managed to get to the sandy areas where you'll get all the nitro stuff. And by using the rings as well, we managed to get an even bigger distance by the end of the game. But when we were in the final circle, we did try to last as long as we can. However, when it was the one player left, that was when we could eventually just try and finish off the game, as I'm showing you right now. And once again, you can see that we have stayed on 26 kilometers, which means that the nitro areas, the sandy areas, still work for distance. And for our final attempt of trying to get the world record for the distance traveled once again by breaking my own previous record, we did stay in the sandy areas. And luckily enough, our circles in the game managed to stay within the sandy areas, allowing us to keep going back and forth in these nitro hoops the entire time. And by doing this strategy back and forth every single time, we did gain so much distance by just going back and forth every single time. And by just doing the strategy back and forth every single time, we gain so much distance by going from the brutal beachhead area all the way back down to where the hoop from in front is. Long story short, as soon as the area was finally clear, we went around the whole entire map and then just tried to do more distance. But right now, as you're seeing, I just killed someone and stopped. My friend yelled at me to carry on. However, I managed to just carry on the entire time. Realized there was a slurp barrel there, and I didn't take it, as when I went all the way back round, the enemy managed to get rid of it, which I am now on 2 HP, and I am trying to survive as much as I can without getting karma for killing the guy, instead of just carrying on, and my controller died. I did manage to reconnect my controller in the end, check my distance, and it was finally on 28 kilometers, the new world record for solo, and the newest duo record, since my friend's score right here is 27 kilometers, since he died before, is now 55 kilometers in duos, and 28 in a solos game. With that being said, you can all leave now, but for now, I'm going to show you guys all the clips. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and if you wish to see more, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.